Yeah, I got it.
Five hours later.
Lambo finally back in its place. Unfortunately, the check engine light has not shown up in weeks now, so that's always cool. Early morning vibes and the weather actually sucks, but I'm here with the cars. It's time to take the Lambo to the dealer today, so gotta get moving. Taking everything out because the guys should be coming to work today, so I need to move everything before I leave. Man, the neighbors are gonna hate me for sure. The last car, which usually isn't the Mustang, but or at least not this one, but here we are. The most interesting part about taking this road is the fact that it's actually the same exact road I would take to college. And as you guys would know by the previous POV vlog, or the previous vlog in general, this is the road I got a ticket on actually on the way back home. So interesting situation. Probably going to take this road exactly the way I would to the dealer. But the dealer is obviously, or I guess it's not obvious, but the dealer is a lot closer than my college was, so we're not going to be on the road for very long, and I plan to probably take the road back as well, since it is a back road of sorts. You guys might be wondering why each side's window is cracked right now, and to answer that question, I don't know. I actually just like the cold breeze in the morning when I'm driving, not so much in general, you know, so if I'm just standing around or whatever, just outside in the cold, I won't like that. But for some reason, when I'm actually driving, I like having my windows open just in general, especially when the weather's nice. But I'm not really deterred from opening the windows when it's cold. And I used to do that in the Mustang when I was in Carolina as well, and as you guys would imagine, it's a lot colder in Carolina in the morning time than it is in California, at least, you know, during the winter time. A lot of the year that I was there, at least, it would be humid in the morning, but during winter time, when it's cold, it's definitely really cold, and I'll have the window cracked there as well, maybe even a lot more open than it is now, actually, just so I could get the cold breeze right before heading to school. Fortunately, I passed by the area where I got the ticket already, so it looks like we're in the safe zone for now. And if I do use the same road back, then obviously I need to survive it a second time. But I will note, I would go to college, drive up there and drive back every single week, pretty much. There's only 1 week that I didn't. So every week I would take 2 trips, and it just so happened that I would never see cops. My dad used to actually tell me, you know, be careful of cops, they are hiding under that tree. And I literally would never, ever see one. And I believe the first time I saw one was the day when I actually got in trouble. So it's just like a pure example of how my luck works, unfortunately. Obviously at the dealer, down Huracan, Urus, so many Bentleys. Oh, that's really nice. Down, this might be next too. So it's on that side. I thought I was looking on this side. Interesting situation we're in. So obviously we dropped off the Lambo in the morning, pretty early actually, and you guys would have seen some of the cars I saw there. Actually saw Evo. Not sure if it was a 610-4 or not, but I thought that was pretty cool. But regardless, here we are, and the Expedition has a nail in its tire, which you guys probably would have seen if I recorded it properly in the scene before. And we are just going to a local shop to get the tire looked at. And yeah, I was just going to go along, but then we realized that there might be a possibility that the car will need to be dropped off, in which case we would have no ride home unless we got an Uber. So I decided to just hop in the Benz. So we're taking the Benz there, and we'll have a ride back if the car needs to be dropped off or it takes too long. But I do have, you know, my laptop with me. Also, I did let the Lamborghini dealer know that I do want a trade-in value for the car, just to test the waters as to where things stand. I spoke with them, and they basically told me that there might be a battery issue with the car based on how much it lags to actually start. It's supposed to lag to a certain degree, that's just how it is, but they think that it might actually be lagging a little too long before it starts. And that would not be necessarily surprising. As you guys remember, I had issues actually starting the car several weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago actually, and eventually it did start, but it was acting really weird. And that's the day I put the jump starter on, and I forgot to actually turn on the jump starter, but it still started the car somehow immediately. And yeah, so we'll just see how everything goes. It should be looked at sometime today, but I'm not 100% sure because they did tell me that they're pretty backed up, but I did have an appointment and everything. So hopefully I find out today what's wrong with it. Hopefully it's not anything that costs more than a couple $100, because I'm already paying $380 just for the car to be looked at, even though there's no check engine light or anything, and they're just going to look around and like kind of check out the entire car for me. Somewhat considered free, but the check engine light issue they're going to look at into, and they're charging $380 for that, and they're going to look at the rest of the car for free, sort of complimentary services. But yeah, that's where everything stands. But hopefully I get that figured out, and I also get a trade-in value today, and hopefully it's high. That's what I'm hoping for. And then we'll be sort of maybe somewhat quickly actually deciding on how we're going to proceed regarding the future of the collection. Finally made it. The upside is they could actually fix it under warranty and everything. The downside is that apparently they have so many cars to work on that we won't get the Expedition back until later on today. Obviously, the side issue with that is the fact that we just lost 2 cars, and yeah, we don't know exactly what will happen, but hopefully we get them both back today. A very small update on the garage is the fact that we officially have a door. But I guess that's the only update. Alright, I don't want to open this now. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else to update you guys on. I'm assuming the inside is also the same with the garage. But current look, the dude had said that he would come on Monday to continue working on the Stocko, but he did not. So we'll see. We'll see. Got the Benz, and as you would imagine, I do not have my Lambo back yet. I actually just got a text. I reached out to them to see if there's any update, but my understanding is that there are no updates yet. I know they're busy, and I told them that I wasn't necessarily going to rush them to look at the car and stuff. So hopefully I have it within the day or so. But if it does need repairs, not sure how long that will take. Current look hours later. And yeah, there's no actual update outside of the door. But yeah, at least that much is done, and we'll just see what the rest of the week has in store.